Okay, and with that, I believe we are live again for the first time in probably a year. So it's pretty sick to be back. I did have a couple of issues trying to set up the stream, so that's why I was a little bit later than it should have been. And I hope it doesn't show up on your guys' end, but there is this like really strange kind of like clicking noise off in the background. Also, you guys can let me know what the audio levels are like. I think everything should be set up relatively okay. Microphone might be a little loud or a little quiet. Music might be a little loud or a little quiet. I'm not entirely sure. But I really hope that on your guys' end, you don't have like this weird kind of like fuzzy background noise. For some reason, in my end here, like on my headphones, there's this really strange kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, like a clicking noise, and I think it's from the cable that is running into my microphone, and it's just making this weird noise, and I just hope it's not coming through on the stream on the other side. Oh, Twonk says that the mic is potentially a bit loud. Okay, let's adjust that down a little. Okay, that looks a little bit better, I think. And I know it's weird because the computer audio, like the output onto stream, is going to be a little bit different than what I hear through my headphones, so I gotta adjust that. Probably sounds, I would say it probably sounds a little bit like that. Can let me know if those adjustments are good, but hey, it's good to be back streaming. So the plan for today is nothing to do with Mumbo's base, although it is located right over there. It's getting it ready just to continue the building again. But the plan for today is to actually build up some of these guys and just chat over like what we're going to be doing with Mumbo's base in the next couple of months. And also like future video. Ooh, something sounded like it was going wrong there with the microphone. Is my gain like maxed out? Oh, it is maxed out. Good lord. Holy. That could be a problem. So you're telling me I was running it like this? Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Okay, I think that should be a lot better. That should, yeah, hopefully that's better. Okay, yeah, I haven't streamed in a while. Things they've been being, okay, there we go, much better. Yeah, I was like, holy, if that gains all the way up, it's like equivalent to, like screaming straight into the microphone, even though I'm like talking at a pretty normal or quiet level. Okay, well, good to know we fixed that. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the plan for today is to, I mean, we could probably build multiple if we've got time, but I think the plan is just to choose one of these sets and build it today, and we'll just be talking over like future of Mumbo's base or whatever, and like future videos. I do kind of have a video ready to go, but it depends if I split it up into like certain parts. Now there's still a bunch of editing that this needs to be done with that, but yeah, there's a video that probably could be ready to go by, well, I don't want to say tomorrow because it might take a little longer, but probably tomorrow, like if I'm lucky to get it done. Well, I think to start here, I've got my virtual instructions here, just so we're not using the paper ones. I think it's a lot nicer to use good old iPad. I think just to start, we'll build up this, I don't even know what call this guy. It's like the free promotional set that came with all of these other guys here. So I think we'll start with that, see if a couple more people trickle in, but hey, I'm happy to be streaming to at least one person, so it's always sick. Also, yeah, let me know, I'm gonna stop talking just for a sec here, and I'll just turn off the audio, and you guys tell me if you can hear like this kind of like clicking. It almost sounds like Morse code in the background, like there's like this rapid kind of clicking. And it might just happen on mine. But here, I'll just turn up the music for a sec and see what happens. So yeah, tell me if you can hear that. And I guess we'll just get to opening up this box here. I don't know. Clicking, it seems to kind of come and go. Okay, Tonk says he's not hearing anything, so... Oh, now you're saying that the mic could be a bit louder. Okay, okay. Yeah, well, now that if my gain is actually adjusted down properly... Okay, wait, is that might be less gain? Okay, I think we'll adjust it to right about there. And then we'll adjust the microphone up to probably about there. Okay. Hopefully that's set up. Oh, and for goodness sakes, I've got like this like horrible setup here. It's for some reason not working. So I've got like OBS in one corner. So I'll just put that up there. Because currently I have to like switch between, tabs here to actually see what's, see the chat versus, okay, let's see, let's pop this out. Okay, we're still getting back into it. It'll go, hopefully go smoother. Go smoother next time we go live. Okay. Oh, poor Tonk. Yeah, you're here. You're the one who's doing all the guinea pig testing with the audio here. But I think we're good. I think that should be good. I mean, we could maybe adjust that up a little, but I think we're running pretty good. Okay, let's get to building this. And also, I'm trying out this completely wireless camera setup. So the camera isn't like actually connected to anything. It's all just wireless. So I don't know. Maybe that's making the stream quality a little bit worse. But it is better, at least on my end, for like maneuverability, because I can move this camera all around and it doesn't need to be connected to anything. So I feel like that's kind of nice. Okay. I don't even know what this... I didn't really take a look at this set at all. It looks like a... I don't even know. It looks like a almost kind of similar to like the Star Wars diner where they have that the aliens there serving up some food. Looks kind of interesting. I feel like this is a good set to start with here. Yeah, Tonk, I don't know exactly what it's supposed to be. It's it looks, I don't know, it was just the free set I didn't buy this thing, okay? Just before you start judging, I didn't buy it. It just came with the other sets. So that's pretty funny. But hey, I will always take free parts. In fact, I probably should have got 2 of them, because I did split up this purchase into like 2 parts so that I could like get each part separately and use VIP points on one and whatever. Cause yeah, I don't know. This set does look very strange, but hey, look at that. We get to build a couple of minifigures first. So that's always nice to see. Also, I think because the stream isn't gonna get monetized at all, like I highly doubt it, like there's no way, I can actually take song requests and play them. Um, yeah, yeah, I think that's something we can do here. Just because, even if it gets whatever copyrighted, there's no monetary gain going on here, so that's fine if you guys want to request songs at all. Anyways, there's our first two minifigures there. Yeah, I don't know. It is quite strange, but hey, Lego does Lego things. I'm excited. I think I'm most excited for the either the Milky Way or the Artemis. I know the Artemis rocket is the new Lego rocket that just came out. I think it was a couple days ago. It is quite small because it does come with like the full launch pad, but I think that one's pretty cool. But I'm excited to build the Milky Way because I want to put that like up on the wall, and I think it's a pretty good art piece. And then this thing too is also with the planetary motions or whatever, the motion of the Earth and Sun. I think that one's also pretty cool. Yeah, wow. It's weird being back streaming because it's like having like a weird like one-sided conversation. I see Twonk has got to go for 5-ish minutes. Yeah, we'll just be here building. And yeah, since this is like the first stream back in a while, I did not expect there to be very many people here at all. So hey, if I've got one person, that's pretty sick. Oh yeah, the figures. Yeah, I do like the figures. They're like the classic kind of space age figures. I also like how Lego's doing this thing where they like have a bunch of these kind of like, oh, it's kind of difficult to see in the camera there. Kind of like these space theme sets, so like they have like this little gray tab on the side for space. I don't know why they didn't put it on the Artemis or the Milky Way, but they have like a bunch of new sets that all have like that little like kind of like space logo on the box, and I quite like that because I do really like the old space sets. And I don't know, I'm a fan of space in general. Actually, behind me on my display, I have like the Saturn V, Space Shuttle, ISS, Hubble, and Moon Lander, and the Concorde all behind me. So those are all sets that that are all set up behind me. So I'm definitely going to be adding the Artemis and Milky Way to that little display back behind me. Yeah, Talk says the Artemis is very cool. Yeah, I do. I mean, part of me does wish that the actual rocket itself was a little bit larger. But then the other part of me is like, well, it's actually kind of cool to have like the full launch stand there. So I don't know. It's kind of a because it's like we got a huge rocket with the Saturn V, and that one's pretty nice. So then now it's like, okay, now you get like the full launch pad, which is cool. Although I would have definitely preferred to have the launch pad with the Saturn V. Like, I know Lego probably wouldn't do that, like if it was like a separate set. So you could like get the rocket and then get the launch pad if you wanted, just because it's that like red iconic that red launch pad is just so iconic from like the moon landing era. So oh, does this alien have a bow tie? Is that what that is? I think that's what that is. Oh man, it appears we have officially lost Twonk. But I have faith. I have faith that people will be showing up throughout the stream. And you know what? It's pretty amazing that even after it's like literally been a year. Whoa, I just looked over at my at the the live that is very weird. I just took a look at like the live preview and it looks like it's very far behind from where I am currently. Like it looks like it's like a couple minutes behind. But this thing isn't saying anything about oh no, I see what's happening. Okay, that's very weird. So like it should be basically like live, so oh well, I think YouTube's doing funky things. Says the stream health is good, so at least we got that. Don't know if that's it's probably not worth very much. You just that's kind of like the normal. The stream health should be good. Oh, and of course there goes my camera. What the hell just happened? Okay, of course we're having more difficulties. I don't know if the audio is still coming through, but it looks like the camera... Oh, I think the camera's back. Yeah, camera's back. Okay, that was very weird. So this might be the reason why. I think I gotta like buy a couple more cords or whatever. Just because I don't think this wireless setup is might not be the best way to go. Just because like if it keeps disconnecting like that, then that's gonna be a pain. Also, yeah, I should see if we can maybe like get a little closer to what we're building here, but like it's very weird. I don't know. Maybe I won't ever do this wireless setup again, just because it says that my camera is like wirelessly connected to the like the stream setup or whatever. But it's like I can't adjust the camera at all. Like it's just kind of like locked in this single mode, and it does also look like a little like a fisheye lens almost. Like it looks a little bit distorted in the camera. So I don't know what's going on there. Might just be better to stream via just like a nice hard connection. Like I guess like just with a cord or whatever. But I was looking through my bin of whatever cords and I couldn't find a single one that would work. So I don't know what's happened to it, but I guess this works for now. It works well enough. Unless it keeps jumping in and out, then I might see what I can do to transfer over to a wire connection. And I guess for right now, I could probably open up YouTube on my iPad here, and then just make sure the volume's off. So then I think if... Oh, no, that is not what I wanted to do. Oh, and I've gotten rid of that. Here, I'm just trying to pull up the chat on my iPad here, just because... Well, here, if I set this up properly, we can put. I also don't know why the because I used to have like this chat box feature where the chat would show up on screen. So I also don't know what's happening to that right now. But if I just do this quick little adjustment here, it's not the best way to do it, but at least. Oh, and then now of course that cord is in the way. You can put the chat kind of off to the side there. It doesn't really work very well. I mean, it kind of works, but the lighting isn't the best. Oh well, I'll just leave the iPad there just so I can read it. But yeah, I don't know what's happening to the chat feature. Normally, you'd have a chat feature there. Looks like we got our little alien guy there with his sandwich on a plate, I guess. I mean, hey, it's kind of a cool build, but it's just kind of definitely not the main main reason. I find that Legos kind of like free promotional builds are. I mean, they're okay, and I'll probably just disassemble it later and just use it for parts. But they're usually like they're not that good. I know sometimes some of the like some of the Star Wars like free promotions are a little bit better. Like actually like I would keep them and like display them or whatever. But most of these guys are just like they're kind of like fun little builds. But other than that, it's I'll probably use it for parts. Just because there are quite a few like good parts in here, like some of these turquoise or like dark azure or whatever it's called tiles are pretty nice. So I'll probably be using that. I also find it funny. I didn't realize that Lego was doing this, but they have like a little progress bar on the bottom of the instructions so you can tell how far along you are. For the people who are impatient, I guess, they want to know exactly how much longer they got left. But yeah, I guess we'll wait for oh, Twonk is back. Let's go. You didn't really miss much. We're just building up this diner here with the alien. I guess you missed the alien. He's done. He's got his little bow tie and sandwich and stuff. But no, not much. I was just saying it's great that even because it's been so long since I've last streamed and uploaded a video, so videos will be coming back soon. It's amazing that I can. There's at least one person here, Talk. You're amazing. So that's super. So yeah, it's so nice to know that like, oh, okay, I could just come back here and stream, and then there's someone who watch. And you know what? Smaller streams I do find are fun. Like it's like, oh yeah, I want to like do like a big stream with like whatever hundreds and hundreds of people, but it's like, you know what? A small stream is like kind of fun because it's just you can basically every single message that you send I will read. Unless I you know, miss it for some reason. But yeah, no, they're fun. They're fun in their own way. Also, yeah, let me know if you want to. I don't know if you left before I said this or not, but if you want any music requests, I'm pretty sure we can do that, just because I don't think this stream is going to be monetized in any sort of way. So any song I think I can pull up pretty easily on the stream, and then it should play over over like the software or whatever. So yeah, if you got any song requests, definitely let me know. I don't even know what this piece is here. It's like this little... It's like a French fries or like a flower or something. I'm not sure. See, also, I feel like I've been like, because being busy with school or whatever. I also feel like between Minecraft and Lego. I mean, obviously Lego doesn't have quite as many like new things as Minecraft does, but like Lego, they got like a couple new parts. I'm like, whoa, I've never seen those parts before. That's actually kind of cool. And Minecraft is just like a whole nother story. Like, I don't even know. I just like took a look at like the Minecraft update one day, and then now they have all these like, what was it, like the trial chambers or whatever. I was like, this looks, I mean, I know everyone always says like it doesn't feel like Minecraft or whatever, but I'm like, it looks pretty cool. Like, I feel like something like that is like something that I would probably enjoy, just because it's like something like completely different. Like, I feel like it's gonna be like so much fun to like, you know, you go out exploring or whatever in your Minecraft world, and then you like come across this like chamber thing that gives you like I don't feel like Minecraft really has that. Like, it doesn't really have like kind of like more like boss fights. I mean, obviously it's got like the Wither and the Dragon, but the Dragon, I mean, okay, I guess the Dragon gives you access to like elytras or whatever. And then the Wither gives you access to beacons, but it's just kind of like this another kind of cool like kind of boss battle that I don't feel like Minecraft has a lot of, where it's like you can get some pretty crazy stuff out of it. And it just like is like another thing you can do in the game, because it's like basically been the Dragon and the Wither for so long now. Yeah, and if they add more stuff like that, then yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, I think the what's it called, like the mace or whatever, is very, very interesting, because it's like this super powerful weapon, but if you miss a hit, then it's like, then you're basically dead. It's definitely interesting. See where people go with that, but yeah, some cool changes to Minecraft, and I haven't even looked at like new blocks or whatever and whatever else they're updating. I just know like the main thing with like the trial chambers, and I think what's it called, those they're like wind spirits. I forget what they call them in Minecraft, but yeah, you have to. Yeah, Twonk says you have to be good to use the mace. Is it called the mace? I think it's called the mace. I seem to be remembering mace. Oh, for goodness sakes! You gotta be kidding me. There's a sticker in this set. Actually, that sticker is kind of cool. It's like you put like a planet up in the window. But it's very weird that because normally like Lego stickers are like pretty like centered. But I guess there we get like this little planet window, or planet in the window. Oh yeah, breeze. Yeah, that's what it's called. Thanks, Twonk. Yeah, all that stuff seems pretty cool. I think it's just so cool that like Minecraft is the type of game where they just like keep adding more and more stuff. And like I know some people, they don't like that because it's like you know, if you like used to like the old Minecraft, and then it gets a little bit confusing with all the new stuff. But I think it's cool that it's like it's still the same game kind of. Like if you wanted to, you probably could avoid most of the new stuff. But then it's just cool that like they just keep adding more and more new stuff, and it's still kind of the same game. Like it's not like this like huge massive overhaul update or whatever, where it's like now you have to like it's like not like a completely different game. Like I don't know what I'm like trying to describe here, but it's I kind of find it cool like that, where it's just like new things in the world, and then after they've been there for like whatever, like after they've been implemented into the game for like a couple years, and it just feels normal to have them there. Except for Phantoms. Everyone hates Phantoms, which I can proudly say I was not a part of. I did not vote them in. Also, I have no idea what this the current music playlist is. I think it's just whatever whatever used to be playing. Tonk, I didn't vote for anything that time. Okay, well there you go. At least you can say you weren't part of the Phantom problem. Oh, some good old Celeste soundtrack. Yeah, I have no idea where this I think this is like kind of like my old stream music. I think it's mostly just like video game music. So yeah, if you have any requests at all, we can definitely put them in. I'll probably add, I don't know what else I'll add to this playlist, because it's nice to just kind of pop it open and then there's just like this like music playlist ready to go. Oh, this rocket's actually kind of cool. It's a little like, it's like almost like a toy rocket. That's how I describe it as. Looks like it sits right up here. Shoot. So I mean, also I don't know about the camera quality. I don't know if it's quite in like 1080p. I think it might be a little bit worse than that, just because it's again like a wireless connection. But I am getting a new, well, I can't really call it a camera because it's just a new phone. Because I've never actually, I do like, I think like there is a camera but I don't think it'd be good for like video recording. It's more like a photography camera. Like an actual proper camera that's not just a phone. I mean, the phone cameras. Oh, Twonk says is a 1080p. Okay, that's good. But I know I want to like probably at some point get like a proper camera. Just because I mean the phone cameras are pretty good. Like let's be honest, but it's just kind of nice to have like that full like ability and like adjustability on an actual camera. But I am getting a new phone and it should be coming in a couple of days here, so hopefully all the new videos will be like slightly better quality, because I know I've had this phone and camera for I don't even know now, probably like 4 years at this point. Actually, does that make, yeah, I think 4 years. So yeah, hopefully upgrading will be a little bit of a boost in quality, but you never know. Also, the that kind of like weird, I don't even know how I described it. It was like this what did I describe it as? Oh yeah, like this Morse code like clicking in the background. It seems to have basically gone away. So maybe it was just my microphone warming up again for the first time. It has not been active, that's for sure. Oh hey, look at Isaac is in the chat. Let's go. Welcome Isaac. Return of the King. Yeah, I don't know about that, but we'll definitely be working on Mumbo's base soon. I know it's like it's a little bit out of date, but even if like basically no one watches it, I'm like a very like completionist, so I need to finish that thing. I don't think I would forgive myself if I never finished it. You can, it is off in that direction over there. Oh yeah, you can see yourself in the chat there. But it's actually, well, it's actually behind, the other parts are behind Artemis here. So right there. Yeah, hopefully I'll get there's a new video coming out relatively soon. It depends if I split it up or not, because I kind of like did this whole like intro thing, like where it's like setting this like a room back up or whatever, and traveling back here. So yeah, we'll take. I'll see what I do. I might split the videos up into like 2 separate ones, or I might keep it together, because I know I think I'm gonna do kind of like this like 5-stage like process, or like 5-stage. Yeah, I guess process is the right word. Where I think first we're gonna do all of the houses, at least on the front 2 sections. So we're gonna do all like the houses on the base, and then I think we're gonna move to like kind of like the final like structure and like rear cliffs. So that'll be like stage 2. Stage 3 will be all the houses on those rear cliffs, and then stage 4 will be like the actual temple on top of the base, and then stage 5 will be all the extra little details like the suspension bridges and all of that. So I'm hoping to pull it off. Hoping to pull it off over the summer. But that being said, I do have and it's a pretty good job though. I do have a job over the summer, which is nice because it's a little bit of extra income there, just because gots to pay for the school and the Lego. Oh yeah, infinite loop in the iPad. Oh, Isaac says good morning. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember your guys' time zones. I know, Isaac, you're more in was it like kind of like mid Europe, or like around that time zone? But yeah, it's kind of well, actually it's almost noon here where I am. Yeah, and you guys can definitely vote on what build we do next. Actually, I don't even know how long we've been streaming for already. I guess like a solid 45 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. We can build something next. I was just kind of building this first guy here just to, I don't know, start off the stream or whatever. But I suppose if we take too long, then it's like, well, I don't know what we'll do next. Oh yeah, I guess, right, this is the other reason too that I decided to do like a couple of these builds here is, well, one, obviously I'm a huge space fan and love these sets, but the other reason is that I actually had to order a couple of like cords and stuff from Amazon or whatever, because I don't actually, because since I upgraded to a new computer, most of it's all like USB-C type now. So a lot of the stuff, and I actually had to do some really weird jigging here where I got these like adapters. So maybe that's also another reason that the audio isn't quite the best. But yeah, I think it was did some jigging with some of that. I need some other parts that I believe are coming soon, and hopefully that'll get everything set up and ready to go. Oh, and Twonk's gotta go. See ya, Twonk. Thanks so much for stopping by. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to see someone come in. Oh, Twonk's got, you got tea to go drink. Hey, I myself have become a more of a tea enjoyer this past year. There's just something about it. It's kind of nice. Not a huge fan of coffee. Like I've never really drank too much coffee at all. Tea is like kind of nice. It's like that nice kind of like middle ground. Okay, well, it looks like we're almost done this diner here. And then I guess you guys will have to, I don't actually know which set I would rather do first. I mean, we could probably do, actually I don't know which one. You guys will have to vote, because obviously I'll be building all of them at some point, but I also gotta remember to although I want to build all these guys, probably split it up a little bit with some more base progress, just so we don't forget about that. But yeah, no, it is. I mean, part of it's kind of weird coming back to the build and after seeing it like after basically a year. But at the same time, it's kind of nice because it's like exciting to see the build again. It's like, oh yes, get back into it and keep working on it, because I think this thing's gonna be like absolutely insane when it's done. Because even at its height right now, I think it's gonna be, well, maybe close to twice as tall as it is right now, like if I include all of like the upper temple and whatever. So I feel like it's gonna be really cool, and it's definitely my biggest, like, most ambitious build I've ever done so far. Initially when I started it, I was thinking like Mumbo's season 7 base was like, that was already like crazy insane, and that's probably like the biggest it will get. But like now it's like, well, actually this one's definitely looking a lot bigger, and it's certainly taken longer, that's for sure. I feel like Mumbo's season 7 base was a lot more repetitive, so it's like once I had a design for it, it was just like a matter of just building the same thing out like 7 or 8 times. Like even for the pillars, there's like I did a little bit of like texturing and variation in there, but it was relatively the same design for those 4 massive pillars. Whereas like the season 8 base is like every aspect of it is like different. Like, I mean, I could technically copy over the cliffs from like one side to the other, but then I feel like that would look really weird because it would be like perfectly symmetrical. So I feel like there's a lot more variation with this build. But I feel like once we get up to like the temple on the top, that should hopefully go a little bit faster, because I think it is pretty symmetrical. But yeah, I definitely think that's one of the reasons. It's obviously a lot more like nature based or whatever, which is always tricky to do. And there we go. There's our little diner sign. I think that's this little goofy set done. So put the alien there, a couple of the astronaut guys in the booth, and I think we're good to go. So there's the first build of the stream. I mean, it's cute enough. It's a nifty little set there. Obviously not one that I would ever probably buy, but free is free, so I'll take that. And then, oh yeah, this is actually a part that I always love about Lego sets. I don't know why, it's just kind of fun because it's like you can add these parts to your collection, but you get all the extra pieces as well, so it'll definitely be... And there's some cool parts in here, like this microphone. This little microphone piece. Oh, Isaac asks, are you watching Hermitcraft Season 10? Yeah, I mean, I haven't been keeping up with it too much, but now that I'm back here, I'll definitely probably be watching it as I build Lego, just because it's a pretty good way to do things. But yeah, well, first, there's obviously there's so many builds I want to do that are from like season 10 or whatever. But I'll have to wait. We'll finish off this massive season 8 one first, and then I think after this one, although it's probably like a little ways down the road, like I would say, just because obviously it was school or whatever, it's gonna kind of break up the workflow pretty severely. But I think after this I want to do like a couple more like smaller builds, yeah, I don't know, kind of like maybe something a little bit similar to what Mumbo's doing with, because I saw some of his more recent videos with like building up those shops or whatever, and then like having a business card and all that for them. I probably want to do something a little bit more similar to that, where it's like you take like kind of like a smaller build and just build it. So I would probably say like probably not much bigger than like I don't know, probably like 32 by 32 or like 16 by 16 kind of range, and just like build up like smaller buildings. I feel like would be pretty cool. Okay, well, it looks like Isaac, you might be the only person here, so you might get the one person vote for which set we build next. We basically have a choice between, actually, yeah, let's raise this up. We basically have a choice between Milky Way, Artemis, and this planet moon thing. Yeah, you can basically decide. I will, in the meantime. Although Cuphead music is pretty good. But I might switch it over to like some Minecraft. Oh yeah, good old chirp. Maybe even some... Oh, Isaac says according to some guy, Milky Way has a good build experience, so we'll go with that one. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I think actually the Milky Way is one of the ones I'm the most excited for, just because it looks really interesting. And I want to hang this guy up on the wall, I think just kind of right behind Mumbo's base, so you actually probably see it in quite a few of the videos. But here, I was just gonna, let's just switch over to like I don't even know what playlist, because again, I think you can, if you got any song requests, we can definitely do that, because I don't think this stream's gonna be monetized, so no worries there. But I think let's do like some Zelda. I think some Zelda music is always a good idea. Okay, Isaac has spoken. We are going with the Milky Way. And this is, I think this is the biggest out of the 3 sets, right? Actually, so that's 3,600 pieces. Oh no, actually Artemis is bigger. Interesting. I would have thought that like the art set would have been slightly like had more pieces, but I guess not. Look, we can be one of these people on the back here. Oh, it's got a soundtrack. Interesting. I've never actually listened. I know that Lego's been doing that with a couple of their newer builds or whatever. They have been doing like this like soundtrack thing. So I mean, maybe I'll try that out sometime, but definitely not today because we're streaming. Oh right, I need to go grab a knife to open up this box. I think I should have one back here somewhere. Got some scissors. Well, I guess scissors will have to do because I just hit my face with my headphones. Scissors are definitely not the best choice. I always feel bad because it like seems like I'm destroying the box there. Okay, that seems pretty nice. Okay, there we go. I know there's some people who there's a preferred side to open it on. Oh, I think I opened it on the wrong side. Oopsie. Yeah, I definitely did. I know some people they like really picky about what side that they open their Lego boxes on, and I think the proper side, if you can call it that, is the side with like this little tab here. But I don't really care. I'm not one to care as much. And I guess for this we might have to pop open. Oh, I love the colors of this one too. There's just like so many interesting like shades of like pink and blue and purple, and like a little bit of orange near the center. I just absolutely love the colors. It's a really small bag. Interesting. So that's 7. We got 16. 26. Okay, so there's actually quite a few parts here. I think we're probably building the frame first, so we'll do the black frame first, and then we'll see about doing the rest of the sections. But yeah, there's just so many cool colors in this set. Like, I really like all these like translucent purples. It's just really cool. And I like it when Lego does sets like that. Like, what's another example of one? I'm trying to think. But like any set that just has like really interesting like colors to it, I love. Now, obviously, it is a little bit because of like the parts. But I don't think I'll ever part this guy out just because it's such a cool set and I really like it. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever like break it down for parts, but it does have quite a few parts that are very interesting and like lots of interesting colors. Oh wow, there's actually okay. Well, we'll see all the Easter eggs when we build it. But I was just looking at the front box there, and I can already see a couple of little Easter eggs that are kind of funny. I love the "You Are Here" tag. That is so cool. I love that they did that. Yeah, like look at these colors. There's just so many like interesting colors here. Like this, I guess this is like kind of like a coral red or whatever they call it. And then like kind of these. Oh, I forget all the Lego colors. I'm gonna have to pull up my periodic table of the Lego colors again, but there's just so many. Like I know most of these colors are a lot more rare. Like so. Obviously, putting out a set like this will hopefully make them a little less rare. But yeah, no, this is super cool. Oh wow, we're going all the way up to bag 29. Holy. I guess some of these bags are pretty small. Oh, there's a whole nother box in here. Okay. There's 9. I know that like some of the much bigger sets, they usually like have like boxes inside boxes. Oh, now I have to grab my scissors again. Oh man, there's like, this thing's like super locked away. There's like 5 tabs to this. Sweet, okay. That is a very interesting box. I've never seen a box like that before. It's like this kind of, I don't even know. I guess we could throw all these parts back towards Mumbo's base there. Interesting. It doesn't seem like there's too much of an order to these guys. I do hope. I have had a couple sets so far where they've had like the new like paper bag kind of packaging, and I honestly think it's like it's a little bit nicer than like all this plastic. So I know Legos, they did say that they were like trying to switch over to like having more paper like bag packaging, but yeah, no, I mean all the plastic packaging is classic, but this is actually pretty cool. I really like this the way that they've packaged all these I don't even know what you like, these the art squares, and I guess I am pretty familiar with these guys, because if we twist past the microphone and over yonder, there's good old the Mumbo Jumbo mosaic art thing that I did, and I had to order up a bunch of these guys. Oh, wow, the camera almost just flew off the stand there. Holy. Okay, let's get it back adjusted. Okay, there it is. It's a little loose. What the heck happened there? Okay, we're back. So yeah, I really like these black. I guess they come in like the art sets. And then I guess here are instructions. Oh, I also really like how Lego does this packaging with the instructions. Now typically I don't ever open these up. I just preserve them wherever else, and just use the online instructions on the iPad there, because it's usually a lot nicer than having to flip through the paper instructions. And also then you preserve the instructions, I guess, if you want to resell them or whatever. Okay, let's adjust that camera angle. I guess with this one we can almost bring the camera up and do like a top-down angle, because it's gonna be very flat. And I guess, ooh, how am I gonna do this? Because I still need to get the chat open here. Actually, I'll do it like this here. The chat open there, and then we'll switch on the iPad. We'll switch over to oh, there, that is the instructions right there. Okay, sweet. Oh yeah, look it right there. I mentioned the paper bags, and you can actually see right on the first page that it says we're making our packaging more sustainable. I'm trying to go for that paper or whatever. So I guess the first step in this build here is gonna be pretty boring, just because it's gonna be that just gonna be the border. So we should get all these extra parts out. Oh, I see Cohen's joined the chat. What a goofy guy. What a goofy guy. No, right now we're building up a this Milky Way galaxy Lego set. It's a brand new one that came out a couple days ago. See that guy there? It's a pretty interesting build. I really like the look of it. It's like very, I mean, obviously if you look closely at it, it doesn't make much sense. Like they have all sorts of weird like Legos and all sorts of weird parts through here. Like you can see like coffee cups and like hairbrushes, and like binoculars. I think that's like even like a whisk or something in there. But it's a pretty cool build. I really like it. But yeah, I think the first part of the build here is gonna be pretty boring. It's just the border, so not too interesting here. But and it's just gonna be completely black. But I am excited to do the rest of this build because it looks pretty complex. Which I'm excited for. How did you, Cohen, how did you even manage to send those emojis? I have generally not seen them before. And you know, another thing that I should figure out here, and you can probably tell me, I think all the audio is set up well, but I used to have this chat feature where like the chat would show up like on screen. I think it was like up in this corner, somewhere maybe down here. And now it's just not doing that anywhere. See what the heck's going on. Oh, I might have to like reset it up because I know like for a while I was streaming through like Streamlabs or whatever it's called, and then now it's just I'm just back to good old OBS. Interesting. Wonder if I can pull it up right now. Well, I guess it's not too important. It is nice to have the chat on the screen, but it's definitely not the most important thing. Oh well. That's fine. Just click cancel or whatever. Also, there's the climbing bag is right there, ready to go. Oh, what's the season 8 build? So that is well, here if we move all this stuff around. That is all the stuff behind. Oh, I guess we can move this guy and the Artemis rocket out of the way. Oh, what the heck's happened to the camera? It's like super loose for some reason. Anyways, if we move the Artemis rocket out of the way, this is pretty huge. It's all that stuff behind it. I would say it's about I don't know, it's a little over halfway done. It's probably like two-thirds of the way there. But it's all of that structure and all of that over there. It's not quite set up properly right now. But yeah, there's a bunch of building left on those guys. Okay, in the meantime, I'm gonna try and see what the heck is going on here. Okay, there we go. So I could like bring the camera there. It's probably decent position. You know what? I was also thinking, except for I don't think it's possible because it I don't know if you can stream it very well. But I was thinking of doing like an outdoor like also this feels too long. An outdoor like biking stream or something. I feel like that could be interesting. I don't think the like the upload speed or whatever would be good enough. Like I think it'd be pretty bad quality. Oh man, I hate it when Lego does this in their instructions. They say just build 2 of them. And you're like, okay. Yeah, so I guess with the season 8 build, it's really I think I'm gonna do this kind of five-step process. So we're gonna first build all of the this kind of like village up on top of the cliffs. So it's gonna be all these little houses, and then I think the second stage is gonna be like finishing out all the structure, and like rear cliffs kind of thing. Although that could probably be split up into like 2 separate stages. And then I guess we'll probably do like because I'm also gonna try and put like a couple houses like on the side of the cliff. So probably do that next. And then we'll build the temple at the top of the mountain. And then we'll do all the details, and I think that'll be basically it. Well, I say basically it, but that's quite a lot of building. Also, I don't know if you can hear this stupid chair, but I gotta like lube it up or something because it's just like squeaking away. Every small little movement is just like eek. Not a good chair to have while trying to stream. Actually, I could honestly almost lower the camera down a little more. Maybe too much. Like that. There we go. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll see you at the climbing wall. Doing a little bit of climbing today. Be good. Oh, that's very interesting. They give me a one of these I guess you call it like a crowbar, like a Lego crowbar piece. I guess to pry off any pieces while I'm building up the rest of the artwork, I suppose. So that's pretty handy. I did find it very interesting that when I got the Concorde like a month or two ago, there was a lot of sections where like you built up this whole thing out of like these orange pieces, just to like support the structure as you built it or whatever, and then afterwards you discarded all, and there's like so many like good pieces, which I find very, very interesting. Center my building a little bit more. Oh, Talk's back. Hello, hello. Yeah, no, we've been basically just this pretty boring, simple building here. It's just the massive border here. So yeah, it's not terribly interesting. But we'll get to the interesting bits soon. We will. Also, Twonk, did you used to be oh crap, I can't remember who. You have the exact same logo as was it Synovis, I think? Or it was someone else. I forget who. Oh, I feel so bad. I know someone else had a logo very similar to the one that... Oh yeah, Shadow. Yeah, Shadow. Yeah, that's who it was. Oh, perfect. It is still you. Well, that's good to know. Cool username change. I really like it. It's like super... it kind of like, it's like almost like an onomatopoeia, like twang. It's like twok. I really like it. Or twonk. I guess I'm saying it wrong. Twonk? Yeah. There's a monkey named... There is, and I think... Actually, I think we just covered him up, actually. He is right... Be able to see him. Don't know if I can really zoom in too much more. He's right there. Yep, it's the monkey. Oh, someone called it as an insult. Interesting. I don't think I've never heard someone say that before. Yeah, it does sound like it's like a, I don't know, it's a very like easy and fun like word to say. I don't know how else I'd describe it. Cool. Oh wow, okay, so this is actually a lot bigger than I was thinking. So we have this border here. Let's move this around. And then we've got these side borders here, so we might have to raise the... Oh, Isaac, you got a premiere going on at the same time? No, you're gonna be fighting for the views. Not that there's really too many to be had here, but I'm trying to find the instruction. There we go. That's kind of funny. Isaac's trying to be the competition. Well, I'll definitely check that out after the stream, or at least I will. Oh, we're losing parts here. Cool new video coming out. Yeah, hopefully I'll be uploading it again. I think I said before, it depends whether or not I split up the this video into like 2 parts. If I do split it up, then I could probably upload the first half like tomorrow, honestly. But if I don't, then it'll probably be like a week later. Just depends on what you guys think. It would, like, the first half of the video is kind of like more like this kind of like, I don't know, like montage thing where it's like setting up the Lego room, coming back here, and all that. And then the second half is gonna be more like the building half, where I do like a little bit more progress, which I think is probably basically all gonna be like houses kind of construction. And I want to do the houses first because I know I'm gonna need to order quite a few parts, I believe, for the houses, just because they have a couple of like interesting colors. Oh, Isaac says that the project has taken 8 months to create. Okay. Well, it sounds super cool then. I'll definitely have to check that out. Yeah, I can't wait to see what you've done there. Yeah, I'm looking at the camera here, and it just looks very like almost like a GoPro or like a fisheye lens or something. Like, it looks like very rounded, where this is like completely flat. So I don't know what's going on there. But that should be a decently good angle for building this guy up. Also, I don't know how far we're gonna get through this build. Just because I do have to go in like probably like 1.5 hours. So we got like 1.5 hours left to build this, and we'll just see what sort of progress we get done. Oh, I see what we're building. We're building the corners to the corners again. And then I think after we get these corners done, then we'll place in... Actually, yeah, I wonder where it goes next. But I think hopefully this is the last of the boring building. Almost there. Okay, looks like we're almost reaching the end of the border here. Can move on to the more interesting building. So yeah, that's a pretty big frame there. It doesn't exactly fit. Okay, yeah, no, there's definitely some sort of distortion going on in the camera because like as I move it back, it goes like from looking bent to straight. So there's definitely some sort of weird distortion going on in the camera there. I don't know where the heck that's coming from, but at least it's not like horrid. Like it doesn't look too bad. It's definitely weird. It's definitely weird because I've never had or seen that problem. It might be because I'm again doing this all like the camera is all set up like completely wireless or whatever. So I don't know what the heck is going on there. That is very interesting though. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Each of the instructions are like in separate things. Okay, it looks like, so we could probably get to, well, let's definitely get 2 done. But I think there's like 6 sections here, so we'll probably get the second section done. I think we could probably get up to like 4 or whatever. Yeah, so it looks like, oh, actually I can pull up the iPad a little closer here. Looks like those are kind of our sections. I think there's 6 sections, each with like 6 bags or whatever. Or 5 bags, something like that. So do this first section here. Looks like we need bag 4. 4 to 8. So 4, 5, 8. So 9. 14. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. 7, 10. Oh my gosh. 15, 13, 23, 31. Holy. Where is, what are we looking for? 6 and 7. Where are those guys? Oh, is that 6? No, that's 9. Yeah, okay. Oh, there's 7. I got 7. Now, where the heck is 9? Oh, I think I see it. Oh, 6. There it is. Okay, we got it. So we'll probably be starting with 4, I guess. get one of these pads too. Great. Well, it definitely seems like the conversation has died down here. I don't know what else exactly to talk about. It's also like anything that I talk about now, I'll probably have to talk about again. Just because there's not too many people watching, but that's totally fine and totally expected. Especially since we haven't uploaded like literally anything since last summer, so definitely to be expected. But yeah, we'll see how things go. But I think it'll definitely be the goal will be to finish the base this summer, which I hope and think is doable. So yeah, I can't wait. I honestly can't wait to finish it. It's gonna be so cool. Oh man, I might actually have to concentrate a little bit here on this one. Oh, Tonk says he's never made any of the art sets. Yeah, I mean, I think the other one I have is like the Starry Night one, which I really like that one. That one was very cool. But yeah, no, I haven't done too many of the art sets. I just thought like I had to get this one because it's such a cool and interesting design. I really like it, like with the whole galaxy. It's got a couple little cool Easter eggs throughout it. Gonna have to move this. Yeah, no, I think this is definitely one of my favorite art sets. Just because, yeah, I'm trying to think what are the other ones. So there's definitely the Starry Night one, which is very cool. It's pretty interesting. And then there's like the world map. That one's definitely not very interesting to me. That one's just like whatever. And then I honestly don't remember the rest of the like art sets that Lego has done, just because I haven't really paid attention to them that much. No, I used to be like the biggest like Lego Star Wars fan, just like all of them, and I still get like some of the bigger sets that are like super visually interesting. I like to get those ones, but otherwise I've turned into a part collector and mock builder, whatever you call it. Yeah, I definitely say I'd probably spend more on parts than anything else now. But yeah, buying parts on like Bricklink or whatever, it's something about it. It's just so satisfying to like, you're building something and then you like need like this certain part or whatever, and you can just order it from Bricklink and it'll come. And well, sometimes it take a little bit longer for shipping, but most of the time it's pretty fast. You can get you parts that you need, and it's like you can keep building. Which I think some people kind of hate, like you're trying to build something and you don't have the parts, but I like it. I like doing like that inventory stuff where you have to find the parts that you need, or like design something and then figure out what parts you need and then like go from there. Yeah, it's super cool. Tonk, don't you have the really big Millennium Falcon? Yeah, I can actually. I mean, the room's a little bit of a mess because I was trying to dig through and get find like the right cords and stuff. But if we swivel around that way, there she is, Millennium Falcon set up right. Oh, where's the camera? There it is, right there. And you can see there's the display. It was kind of, might be a little bit hard to see from this angle, but there I've got the Concorde up there, and the Saturn V, followed by Space Shuttle, ISS. We got like the Slave 1 up there, and the Moonlander's in the corner along with like the blacksmith. Yeah, I absolutely love those sets. Yeah, the Millennium Falcon, I don't know. I got it probably. I don't even know. I think like a year after it came out. Let's see here. Camera's doing weird things. Yeah, the Millennium Falcon it's very cool, and I also like it does have like a little bit of interior to it, and I did build. I know there's that oh, I forgot who was the designer. Was it Efferman? I think is the designer behind the stand, and that's the reason why I can like have it tilted up on the at an angle on that shelf back there. I think it just looks so much better because otherwise you have to display it basically flat. So I think the stand just makes it like look so much better because you can get that like kind of tilted angle. Yeah, because without that tilted angle, it's just kind of like a... Like, I guess there are certain spots that you can display it, but it's like... I love that stand. I remember, like, ordering the parts for it, because it's all completely made out of Lego, too. I think there's some people who've done, like, stuff out of, like, what's it called, like, Lexan or whatever, like, kind of like that harder plastic. But, yeah, it's actually... The stand is actually built out of Lego, so... I think that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, the Star Wars themed coffee table. Yeah, you could definitely. I know that's definitely one way you could display it like flat or whatever is if you have like a good like glass tabletop or whatever, you can put it under that. Then that's pretty cool. But I think other than that, it's like you're kind of limited to like I don't know like a dresser top or like some tabletops or whatever. But it's like it needs to be like low down enough so you can see all like the detail on the top because I don't think like the bottom. I mean, while the bottom's fine, I don't think it's not that pretty. So yeah, I definitely think the stand's definitely the way to go for most displaying options, just because it's like you could just like set it up kind of like against a wall and it's just I don't know, it looks so good. It looks so good with the stand. Cause yeah, you basically I don't really know where else you could put it. You'd have to it's like kind of coffee table or like on a low desk or whatever. Something like that. Oh, I feel like oh, this is an interesting color piece. I've never seen that before. Yeah, I feel like with this set, there's just so many. I guess I could probably take the camera in a little bit more here. You don't need to have such a. But that lighting is. Like move it down. Somewhere like there. There we go. Probably a little better. Yeah, there's so many different cool like pieces, like piece colors in this set. Like for like this color, I've never even seen this color before. It's like kind of like this translucent blue, but it's like different than what I've seen before. It's like kind of like brighter and like maybe has like a slight sparkle to it. So that's really cool. I always find it interesting to like to see how they come up with like these art sets, at least like with doing all this like texturing or whatever. Because I know like if I were to do it like on the Mambo Mosaic I did, it was just kind of like flat, like just studs, like putting in tiles or whatever. But here it's like super complex, like interesting parts everywhere. And also it's got like a slight like 3-dimensional aspect to it, which is also pretty cool. Yeah, because I'm like, I don't know how they, because obviously they probably go through like a color scheming, like, decision process first, like where they decide like all like the colors that need to be there. And then maybe after that it's like, yeah, I don't know who they have doing the art sets, but they're very, very cool. Because yeah, it's kind of interesting that with Lego you do have that 3-dimensional aspect that you can play with as well. So I think it's cool that they're able to pull it off, and I think it, for the most part, it looks really good. Uh-oh, did I place something in wrong? No, I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, I do agree. All the art sets are pretty awesome, and they're also really cool. The fact that like most of them will come with like a way to like actually hang it up like on a wall or whatever. And I think it's like, well, if you're gonna have art, you might as well get like some Lego art, just because it, I don't know, it looks so good, and it's like kind of a cool like conversation piece or whatever. Just because it's made out of Lego and it looks so good, so it's. Yeah, I think it's just interesting that Lego can pull that off. I'm like, I would say, yeah, most of them look just as good as like whatever artwork you can get. And who knows, depending on what art set you get, it's probably honestly cheaper than getting some actual artwork. And I would argue, obviously I'm a little biased towards Lego here, but I would argue it's a lot more interesting too. Ooh, I don't like how... Oh, I missed a step here, okay. Usually you can tell, like usually extra pieces are only like 1x1 pieces, so like all these guys over here. Yeah, usually you can tell if if you've missed a step somewhere along the lines. I feel like also with this art set, it shouldn't be too bad. Like if I missed a step, it shouldn't be too bad finding out where it is, because it's all kind of like a flat surface. Whereas like if you're building the Millennium Falcon, for example, it's like, now you have to like rip apart some of the stuff you already built because there's this piece somewhere that you missed. But yeah, already we're getting, even though this is like kind of the outside, we're already getting into like some super interesting colors here. Yeah, and I'm also glad with this this Milky Way set, and probably also with a lot of the art sets, they could have gone like with a much different color scheme. Like probably they could have gone like a little bit more like, well, I don't even know, like a little less like purple. But I kind of like that they went with this because it's like in a lot of the like colors of parts that you don't normally see used very often. Especially in like Star Wars sets or whatever, there's a lot of grays and whites and blacks and stuff. But I think this color is like this set is pretty, very interesting and colorful. But anyways, I guess I should talk about Mumbo's base a little bit more. Yeah, I think for building all the houses, I'll probably do this complete like virtual build first. So I'll do it all like online with software, just to like figure out all the houses or whatever. And I know initially I was planning on doing the houses like super detailed. We'll see where it goes, but I don't know if I'll do that anymore. I'll probably just do like a good base level of detail without making it too complicated that it like takes days and days to just try and figure out the designs of a couple houses. Because I gotta remember, it's like at the end of the day, it's like sure, it's like the detail is super cool and some people will appreciate it, but it's like if you get the build done, then it's probably a little bit better than having crazy half finished, like crazy detailed but half finished build. So yeah, I think that's kind of where it's kind of like my thought process. So I think I'll do something that's still decently detailed, but not like so detailed that it takes like hours to complete. Oh, I'm missing a piece somewhere. Oh boy. I cannot find... Oh, there it is. You know, a build like this would be a good build to do a like stop motion of, just because it's the type of build where you can leave it in like the exact same position, so you don't have to like worry about like moving angles or whatever, changing angles. It's just like basically like printing out the design or whatever. Oh, here we go. As our first interesting parts usage, I think, is this little diamond here. Yeah, like already, I love and I also love the fact that it's like when you look close at it, it just kind of looks like whatever random mess. But then the more you build and like the further away you get from it, and it's like the more it kind of like blends together and looks more kind of like a cohesive design. But like when you look close, it's like, what the hell is that? Because it's just so random. Oh, here we go. We got another interesting parts usage. We got these cherries. Guess those go there. Looks like it. Like, yeah, I don't know who decided that putting this extra like 1x1 round piece just right up here would be necessary for the final design, but yeah. Or like the cherries too, just random parts usage, but hey, it looks cool. Looks like we're almost done. This square here. Oh, and looks like, okay, we got some more interesting parts here. This is like one of those round, I don't even know what that's called. But it looks like she goes up there, I think. It looks like we got another diamond here, which I think will also be another cool thing about this set, is that after it's done, there should be quite a few extra pieces that are like kind of rarish pieces that you like never really think of getting, but then you're like, oh, that's actually kind of cool, and then you might use them in a build sometime, or not use them in a build sometime, just because you actually have the part. And it's like the types of, this is like the type of building where it's like you need to just have like a bin full of like the same kind of color or like style of part, just so then when you're building, you look at a part and then you see something that you're like, oh, that would actually be pretty interesting to have, or like that would actually work as a I don't know, a part that like highlights something or whatever. Versus just like using whatever plain old parts to build something. I do know a couple people who they build like that, where they kind of have like a bin of parts that are like similarly colored or like kind of like similarly textured or whatever. Just so then they like look at this bin, and then they just kind of pick and choose their parts as they're building, and then that just leads to like some really cool parts usage that you'd normally not get if you just had a regular bin full of like the same type of parts or whatever, and like you choose your parts before you start building. Which is probably something that I should do more of, because I know most of my parts are organized pretty precisely, like into like their exact, like the exact pieces. Oh, okay, turn away from the camera here. Looks like that's the first tile done there. So I'm assuming this guy probably goes up in that corner over there. And now we can move on to next tile. Also, this is a pretty, I don't know how loud it is, but I think it's a pretty boring playlist right now. We could probably switch it over to something a little bit more interesting. I'll just go like video game. Yeah, let's just go like video game classics. Let's do that. Why the heck not? Also, yeah, if you guys can let me know if the music is too loud or too quiet or whatever. We don't really seem to be chatting about too much right now, so just plug in some background music and go, I guess. Actually, I guess I should pull up the chat here. Oh, Tonk says the music is fine. Perfect. Connor says, how was school? School was interesting. It was a lot of work. Glad to be done the first year. That's definitely for sure. Yeah, it was just a lot of work that definitely felt unnecessary. Like it just felt like they were forcing you to do like all this work that doesn't really help you out in the long run. Like, I guess what do they call that? Like weeder courses or whatever, where you have to take a bunch of stuff and then like the point of the course, obviously you're learning some stuff, but it's like the point of the course is more to just kind of reduce the student population a little bit, which is just stupid in my opinion, because it's like, why does this course exist? Like, we're just here to like try and like get kids to leave school, which doesn't seem like that's how it should be set up. But anyways, it was fine, I guess. Good enough. Oh, Tonk's asking. Oh shoot. My computer here is running out of power. Here, I gotta quickly plug it in before it kills the whole stream. I should have a power cord laying around here somewhere. It's actually a good question why I didn't plug it in sooner. Let's see here. Yeah, holy, I guess streaming really sucks up the power usage there. Because this thing is like about to die. Okay, I think it's charging. Well, if the stream ends abruptly, then you guys know what happened. Otherwise, I think it's charging. Okay. So Tonk asked, what did you study? I was just doing I guess like the overall program is just like engineering or whatever, or like applied sciences, whatever they call it. And like the first year at the school I went to, it was just like a general first year of engineering. Um, doesn't look like it's charging right now. What the heck is happening here? Yeah, there has to be like some. Okay, there we go. I think we're charging. Okay, everything's being charged again. I don't know. Something came unplugged or something. Okay, let's see where we are here. Oh yeah, so Talk was asking like what did I study? It was just like a general first year of engineering or applied science. So it was pretty brutal. It just seemed to really try and like load you down with like way too much work. But I think that's a pretty average university experience. Yeah, Twog says sounds rough. Yeah, it's pretty. I honestly don't know why they make it so bad. Like I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously this is a system that they've gone with for like years, but it's like why can't more emphasis? It's like sure in high school or whatever, like before university, it's like okay, they put a lot more emphasis on grades. It's like okay, I understand, because it's like try and like getting into these better schools or whatever, or you're trying to well, I don't know, like just kind of show your like academic like abilities or whatever. But it's like by the time you get to university, it's like that's kind of the transition where it's kind of stop caring about grades so much, and it's just like you're just trying to get through to whatever career path or whatever else, and it's like grades really don't seem to matter as much anymore. Yeah, it's just... yeah, I don't know how to describe it. But it's like, oh well. It was kind of interesting, fun at some points, but a lot of time it was just like... brutal. And then I also don't like how it's like, they do 8 months of just like... way too much work, like super heavy workloads or whatever. And then now in the summer, it's like, you don't do anything school related, like basically at all. For 4 months in a row, and it's like, okay, how do you like expect me to remember some of the information like from the previous years if it's gonna be like the course of 4 months, like to when I'm gonna be back to learning again. So I don't know, very very, in my opinion, very weird way that the school is set up, but whatever, that's just the way it is, I guess. guess I guess I didn't clue in or think that playing the classic video game music would be all like 8-bit whatever. I mean, it sounds fine, but let's just see. Let's go like this. Oh, of course it plays Halo first. Good old classic Halo. A game that I've actually, and this is so funny. I recognize all the soundtracks of each of these like video games or whatever. But I would say the vast majority of these video games I've never played. Like Halo, never played Halo, never played like basically any form like the Mario or like Nintendo games, other than like of course like good old Mario Kart or whatever. Or like Doom, never played any Doom, but like can like instantly recognize the soundtrack just because I don't know, just listen to the soundtrack. Just because I find, oh yeah, Tonk says same here. Yeah, I just find that like the video game soundtrack is and like video game music in general is just so good. And obviously like movie music is also usually pretty good. But I don't know, video game music is just like, I don't know. There's something about it that's just like always very good, and like even if you go like from different genre to genre, it's like always fantastic. Like I love how like the Doom music is just so like metal based or whatever. It's just so different from like something like Zelda. Which is like completely different than like Minecraft's like pretty mellow most of the time music, and kind of like backgroundy, like mysterious. But it just all sounds good. Or like Cuphead. I love Cuphead, how it's like just 100% jazz and like big band kind of music. So yeah, video game music is pretty crazy. Interesting that it covers like so many different genres. It's like when you say, yeah, I like video game music, you usually have to ask like what video game, because most of them are like completely different from one another. Where it's like typically if you like a certain artist or whatever, they usually stick to kind of one kind of genre. Like they don't usually branch out too broadly. But I'd say video game music probably basically covers almost every single genre of music. Let's see what plays next. Okay, I just have to double check that I've actually built everything properly here. Looks like I have so far. That's good. Yeah, I think I don't even know what. Oh, this is from Sonic. Yeah, some of the Sonic music too is just. Well, I guess Nintendo in general, and like the Wii music, and just so good, all of it. Okay, I guess we're done that bag there. Oh, Tonk says I don't recognize this one. Yeah, I didn't really either. I looked at it. It's apparently from Sonic. I don't know which Sonic game this one's from, but it's from one of the Sonic games. Which is also why I love just to put like a video game playlist on. Just because like you like usually discover some new music they've never heard before, and generally I would say it's pretty good. Oh, here we go. Another interesting parts usage. We got like this. I don't even know what this is. It's like some sort of like ice cream ball or something. I have no idea. Let's just pop it on top. Oh, here we go. Here's some more interesting parts. Oh, actually, I haven't quite gotten to it. I just saw it there, but it's looks like a purple carrot. I love parts usage like that, where it's just the like randomest thing ever. And that's the same thing with Minecraft, where it's like you have like certain blocks that are made to be certain things, but it's like, I know that like Grian and B-Dubs or whatever, they just kind of, they say like, don't look at the block for what like the actual block name is. Look at it for like what its colors are and like the textures it can give and that sort of thing, because then you can really, like, if you just use brick for like a brick wall, then it's like, it doesn't look good. But if you use like, oh, I don't know, like a bookshelf as brick, it like looks way more interesting. And I think it's kind of cool that like a lot of things in Lego kind of transfer over. Maybe not directly, but they definitely transfer over to like Minecraft, and Minecraft kind of transfers over to Lego. It's a similar kind of like, oh, here we go, good old Sans Megalovania. But it's a good old, it's like both Minecraft and Lego is like, obviously like you're given these certain kind of blocks and pieces, although of course the Lego's got a lot more variation. I think Minecraft's got a little bit more color variation, and Lego's got like a lot more like shape variation, I guess. And then yeah, between the two, it's like kind of like you're given these like certain set of pieces and part and like blocks or whatever, and they only go together a certain way, but you can build basically whatever you want out of them. So it's like kind of like constrained, but at the same time it's basically like uh-oh, where did this fall from? Right there. It's like constrained but also not, like it's like an open world, but at the same time is like limited to like a certain factor, which I think is pretty cool. Now, obviously, Minecraft is like a little bit more accessible than Lego is, just because you have to buy parts with Lego, and Minecraft is like the really one-time purchase of just the game, and then it's just time to get blocks or whatever if you're playing in survival. But I guess creative is a different different story on top of that. Hey, it looks like we got Fire Dragon. Cool name. In the chat here. Welcome to the stream. No, it's been a long time, but we're hopefully getting back into it. And of course, there's Megalovania playing in the background. We just have like this video game playlist going, video game music playlist going, and of course, it's Megalovania is gonna show up at some point. Yeah, no, it's always great to see even. I was expecting like maybe one person to show up to this stream. But hey, at least it's nice to know that there's a couple people. So there we go. I'd say that's a win. It's an absolute win. Yeah, we're right now just building the the Lego what do you call it? The Milky Way Galaxy set here. We'll be working on Mumbo's Base soon though. That'll be coming back soon. Yeah, and I mentioned to the other guys that are here that depending on if I split up the video or not, I could potentially have a video out to you guys by like tomorrow, but I think I might keep it as one video instead of splitting it up. But yeah, it just depends if you guys want a longer video or just a shorter one, and then. But I don't know, it might be very short because I haven't completely like edited it yet. So I don't know exactly how long it's gonna be, but it'll definitely be shorter than if I do some progress in it. I'm not recognizing this song either. I think it's. Oh, it's from Terraria. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Again, a game that I've never played, but can usually recognize the music, especially like the classic, whatever the classic or famous Terraria song is. And of course, now we have a little bit of Smash Bros. Tonk says I have to fully go now, but enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you so much, Tonk. Thank you so much for coming in. Again, thank you so much. It's always great to see you guys coming back. Yeah, I don't think we'll be streaming for too much longer. Probably only like half an hour because I do have to get going on some other projects soon. But yeah, we definitely will be looking out for the Mumbo Jumbo or Lego content coming back. Yeah, it should be good. Tonk, my pleasure. Well, again, thank you. Thank you so much. What was I gonna say? Oh, Fire Dragon said I made a puppet dragon. That is super cool. No, I love little. What are these pieces? These are like little shiny, like gemstones or something. Looks like we're almost done this section here, I think. This section has been the most confusing so far, but I think I'm doing it right. I'm gonna add a couple of gemstones on top here. Wow, this is a lot more confusing than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so it looks like we got to add a couple of like flowers to this sign here, and I think the flower goes inside this other piece. That's very interesting. Again, I love the parts usage on this thing. It's very cool. put hearts on it too. Okay, I think that should be about it. Unless I missed another flower somewhere. No, that looks about right. Okay. Fire Dragon, I really like it. Yeah, I these art sets, I really like the their like parts usage. And obviously when we get to like a little bit get this more done, but I know it, as they build this out, it's gonna look pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the, actually it's a little bit too big to pull up here. But here is the, I'm sure you've seen it before, but this is the it's the final thing there. Looks really, it's pretty cool set. Like I really like how this thing looks. And hopefully I'll be putting it up on the wall and you'll see it in the background of a couple other videos. Oh right, looks like I gotta attach it together. Sweet. Yeah, it looks, already it looks amazing. It looks like we're on to the last plate in this first row here. I think there's 4 rows in total, like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it looks like 4 rows in total. So that's pretty cool. And I think this 8th bag here looks like it should be pretty fast. Yeah, I don't know if we should start the next row, because I do have to go. I definitely underestimated how much time this was gonna take. I was like, oh yeah, I would do like a 2-hour stream, we'll be able to like finish it or whatever. It's already been 2.5 hours. I mean, we did, in the start of the stream, we did build up this, where is it here? This free, little diner set that it came with. Like the alien chef there, and then a couple of astronauts at the booth. But we built that up first, but I guess we could have gone straight into the bigger builds here, because I don't think we'll be finishing this today. Okay. I don't even know what this song is. Oh, this is from Portal. Another game that I never played. And I don't think I've really actually listened to the music to it that much. It does look like a cool game though. Like I do like the idea behind Portal. Okay, let's see if we can do this last tile here relatively quickly. I think it should be pretty fast though, because it looks like there's a lot of these kind of like flat purple parts here.
Ethics is science. We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. But there's no sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of hope. And the science gets done, and then the money's done for the people
Don't even know what
who are
this.
still alive.
Skip past portal.
Ah, darn it, I can't find this piece. It's a little...
Little purple tile somewhere.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I think that might do it for the stream here. Definitely didn't get as much progress done as I would have liked, but that's totally fine. Just building up Lego here. Yeah, I guess this stream was more of just like a, hey, I'm back kind of stream. And then obviously we'll be doing a couple more videos later on. One should be coming out within the next week. I definitely think so. Hopefully that all the plans work out. I could definitely switch. Let's actually switch the. I don't even know where this looks like. Angry Birds music. Let's just like switch back over to. Honestly, not bad music though. But yeah, let's just switch back over to some. To like search through here. Here we go. Let's switch over to good old Dog from Minecraft. Okay, so I think that'll basically do it for the stream. Obviously, I still get the rest of this to build. So, I mean, maybe I'll get done, or maybe I'll just kind of do it throughout the week. But I should also definitely focus on getting more of Mumbo's base over there, a little bit more complete. But again, I think the first kind of stage of getting back into it, I mean, I might try and complete a little bit more of the structure up on top right there. But otherwise, I think we're going to go basically fully digital for at least an episode or two, because I've got to fully design out like the layout and like all the houses that are going to be going on top of the cliffs there. So I think that's kind of the plan. But I think for this stream, we'll be rounding it off here. So thank you so much to everyone who joined in today. It's amazing to see you guys back. I'm glad to be back here doing a couple more YouTube related things, a little less school. So that's super fun. Oh, Isaac returned right in time for the end. Welcome back, Isaac. Yeah, we definitely... actually here you can see the progress that I got done. Just one out of I think like 5 strips we got done. So definitely less progress than I would have liked, but hey, at least we got something done. Yeah, I'll probably just be continuing to build the rest of these space builds like throughout the week. But yeah, we'll definitely be doing a lot more progress on Mumbo's base, and like I mentioned before, I'll say to Isaac, I think we'll be going digital for like quite a few of the or maybe not quite a few, maybe just like a couple of the upcoming episodes, just because I want to fully design out the layout and like design of each of the houses on top of the cliffs. So I think we'll be doing that first, just then. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll probably design it all out on like Studio or whatever online, and then I'll figure out what parts I need and then order everything up. And then basically just follow it like instructions and build up all the houses. And then while I'm waiting for parts to arrive, we can then work on like the structure in the back, and do maybe a little bit more of the cliffs and like waterfall mechanism I think needs to be done. But yeah, other than that, I think that's going to basically do it for today. And definitely look for those Mumbo Jumbo related Lego videos coming out soon, hopefully. Oh, that's perfect. We're ending on chirp here. Okay, yeah. I guess. Ooh, I haven't ended a stream in a while. I'll have to remember how to do that. I guess we can like slowly pan out. Actually, does this thing go? Oh no. What did I just do? Oh. Okay, somehow the camera just has gone fuzzy. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for joining me on stream today. It's been a pleasure. Isaac, we got Twonk coming in a little bit later. Or, sorry, Fire Dragon came in a little bit later. Twonk was here basically the whole time. appearances from Cohen and Connor. So thank you guys so much for coming. And I'll hopefully see you in the next video, unless I stream again before then. But yeah, that should be about it. So thank you so much for joining. Bye, guys.